Hello everyone, in this video we are going to take a look at what's the latest with Fancy Planet Painter as of version 1.3.1. There has been quite a few updates since the last available video tutorial on Fancy Planet Painter, so I think we can look at everything in a visual manner and go through some of the changes. Some of the notable improvements including the performance update. Now you can scroll things and change the latitude and longitude, and it's almost like real time, which is very cool. The other thing that we have improved is we have added a whole bunch of edit options and some tools that you can use. So let's go through each one. In terms of the editing, you can fill, raise, and lower particular height. For instance, if you think the current planet is a bit too high, you can lower it by go to lower, and it will just lower everything. It will clamp the lowest values to very deep water. You can also raise it, and you can keep raising things. You can also feel it. If you want to start from sea level, you can feel everything. Let me just reset it. And of course you can shift things up or shift by whatever amount. There is shift things around. You can also randomize things. Now randomization might be a little bit confusing, but what happens here is because the cell values we see here, they are representing large scale features. For instance, this particular sea level here, it corresponds to some value here, I suppose. Or maybe some value here. It's representing the rough structure. But if you can randomize whatever that is, either towards the poles or how things can be blended together. So it's really, if you are not getting exact shape you want, try randomize things a little bit and see whether that, help things better. And let's see what other things we have. We have move region. Now this one is more interesting if you have some selections. So if we go to tool, you can see we have a whole bunch of tools. Some of tools, they change how by default you paint stuff. For instance, currently we are painting like a pencil in Photoshop. So if you use, that is the point mode. You can use the box mode, and you can choose your brush size, so you can paint at smaller or larger scale. And then you can use like circle, which paints like circle, and you can use a polygon. The polygon is very interesting. For instance, let me just shift things down a bit because the pole is kind of messing things up. So do this, all right? Or let me just reset it. So if we want to add the island here, you can use the polygon tool and hold your left mouse button and circle it around, and you can see it creates this. You can also use the blend brush. It's a bit tricky. You can explore it. You can use the fill mode, which will automatically detect connected neighborhood, and you can change things at a faster scale. And then the selection mode allows you to draw and select and create this kind of mask, and that will work with the edit tools. If you move a region now, you are only moving the masked region. So that's some updates with edit and tools. Other updates we have, including the set size. So now you can create a square world, which might work better depending on your projection, and that allows you to create things directly on this square canvas. And here are some interesting features. You can save the image that is a grayscale image of current canvas. So if we save this to, let's say, my height, and let me copy this. So if we save the my height, and now if we go here, you can see that is the grayscale representation of your canvas. And later, if you, let's say, start from blank, oh, let me just clear my selection and then fill everything. You can load a height map, and that height map will directly fill your current canvas. This is very handy if you have, cloud textures or whatever grayscale images you want to quickly make use of. One other interesting thing I want to point out in this video is if you go to the templates folder, you can see we actually have a Blender file. If you open that Blender file, it gives you a 3D rendering, a 3D setup of a globe. If you go to render mode, you can see I already created a small nice setup for the globe. So you just need to replace the textures, which you can easily generate by choosing the corresponding projection, and generate the water map as well. Now for the cloud, I'm just using the blue marble for our planet, right? For planet Earth. Right now we don't have the capability to generate clouds directly from FPP yet. So this is a very nice template I just want to point out. Thank you for watching.